Hello and welcome to another episode of my daily movie room videos. This is something I tried to shoot about a week ago and I ended up scrapping the video, thought having a go at doing it. So I had a comment left on one of my videos a while back. They'd said, why don't I combine the DVDs I'm keeping into the Blu-ray sets? So this was something I was going to do a video on anyway about the DVDs I've kept for special features. So you can see I've got 3 racks there. And there's some BFI ones I need to sort, but I've got another load there, and there might be some others floating around. So I think it's about 300, although I have sort of got rid of some over time. Things like Do the Right Thing, because the Criterion release had the missing special features, and the Proposition is getting a 4K release from BFI, so that will hopefully have all the special features that were missing on the Blu-ray from the DVD. There was one thing I think making of us and carried over, the rest of them weren't, so hopefully that will have those on. Then I can also then get rid of the Blu-ray as well. So yeah, I've got quite a lot there. So probably the main reason I haven't done that is because basically if I take the discs out and put them into the other releases, then I'm stuck with all these empty cases and I don't really want to throw them away. You know, I'm going to have to store them somewhere, so I might as well just keep the discs in there. Also, I have the cases which list the special features, and if I put them in other releases, then I'm not going to know what's on them. Not to say every single release has all the special features listed on the back, but you know, generally they do have them on there. Also, I'd have to buy disc trays to put in the other ones, and some of them I've got on Steelbook, and I can't really put an extra disc in there. Also, I don't like putting, like, say, an MGM DVD into a Arrow Blu-ray case. Don't like mixing them up like that. Some of these are also 2 discs, so I'd have to then put 2 discs in. So yeah, those are sort of the main reasons why. I mean, ideally, I would like to have been able to get rid of these. You know, all the special features would have been on the Blu-ray releases. But yeah, don't always carry them over, as you know. Especially some of the Studio Canal ones, they didn't put them all on the Blu-ray. So sometimes, obviously, another label will put a release out, like Criterion or Arrow or Master Cinema, and they either don't put those special features on, or they put some, and they put some of their own ones on there. And some of these sort of picked up the US release off, like Chicken Run. It's only had a US release, but that doesn't have all the special features, so I think some of them might be UK specific ones, possibly. So yeah, I do have a lot there. So yeah, I've got a lot of them on these metal racks. I can't remember where I bought these from. I think they weren't particularly cheap, like £10 each. Got 3 of those, so I keep them on there. I had a lot of thinner metal ones, which I had ones on, but those are ones I got rid of ages ago, those racks. Can't remember where I got those from either. Might be an HMV possibly. Wish I kept those now because they would have been useful. I could have put them on top somewhere and put DVDs in them, because, well, I probably could put Blu-rays in them as well because they've got a solid metal bar across, so it wouldn't be an issue. But yeah, I've got rid of those, and also had some of those. I had a load of those plastic ones, so originally when I was signed by DVDs, I used to keep them in there, and yeah, I had quite a lot of those. I think, I don't know, about 30 or 40 possibly. I just bought them as I needed them. Got those from HMV as well, I think like £5 each or something. But I've only got one left because I just happen to have bits lying around. I came to the charity shop, and again, I wish I kept those. Those wouldn't have been suitable for Blu-rays because they've got like a little edge on each side to put stuff on. And obviously Blu-rays are smaller, so they wouldn't fit in there. But I'll put DVDs in there and they stack together. their little clips, and also they can stack top of each other as well. So yeah, I got rid of a load of those, and they're all dismantled. But I wish I kept those because they'd been useful. Because I actually got another metal rack here, so I actually got 4 metal racks. Yeah, I shouldn't know where I got this from, because I could do some more. Because I've got stuff piled up there. I mean, some things are in, like the 3-colour trilogy wouldn't fit in there because it's a bigger set, but like Repulsion would have done, and some other ones, so I could have put them in there. Again, I wouldn't rather not be having these, because I'm going to keep them for special features. I might get through some of them, because I know there's some of the ones like the Fistful of Dollars one and Good Bad and Ugly. I think there's just a restoration feature on there. I was keeping 4. I mean, I don't necessarily keep it for that. There's the ones like Gandhi. I think there's a intro on there, just like a 2-minute thing. So some of these I'm only keeping for like probably a 30-second thing or 1-minute thing. So yeah, it's a bit annoying really, because I would like to get rid of a lot of these things, like the right stuff. I've got the UK release of the Blu-ray that only had 1 disc. The extra feature one on DVD, and the US release has the extra features DVD as the 2nd disc. So I mean, I could technically get the US one, and I could replace the DVD and the Blu-ray, but I mean, I've already got those extra features on DVD anyway. Something I did look at originally, but I didn't want 2 copies of the Blu-ray, because I've only got a normal Blu-ray of it, not a steelbook. But now I'm not keeping multiple copies of a lot of films. Then I wouldn't need to keep the UK Blu-ray. I'll just keep the US Blu-ray and get rid of the Blu-ray and the DVD. And this thing like Driving Miss Daisy, I got Danish or something Blu-ray of it, but no special features. So I got that, and I got the DVD for the special features. But there's a Warner Archive release which has got all the DVD special features, and again that could replace 2 things. But yeah, it's just annoying when you look at it and there's things not on the other release. Some of the title ones, there's a lot of stuff, like some interviews which don't tend to get carried over. Hong Kong Legends, you've got the Bay Logan commentaries, which obviously, for reasons you can obviously see online, they didn't have those on. Although I was going through my slipcovers and I noticed I had a slipcover for Fist of Fury DVD. I know I've got the DVD of it, but I can't see why I've got rid of it, unless I can't find it somewhere, because I've had a look. Well, I'll check my spreadsheet anyway for my catalogue. I've got 2 tabs on there, main tabs, like anything I've kept for special features, and my general owned one, and it's not on either. So I'm feeling I haven't got it anymore, but I can't see why I got rid of it, because obviously it's got a Bay Logan commentary on, and I would have kept that for that. So I mean, it could potentially be on one of these racks here, or it could still be on one of these shelves here, possibly. Because I was at one point, things like time releases, Hong Kong Legends, although I had them on Blu-ray, and I would normally keep my sort of DVD copies for ones I'm keeping on here, just so they're separate. I was keeping them on that shelf there, but I decided to move them all off. So yeah, it could be somewhere there. I need to find that. But yeah, so I've got a lot there, and just trying to find somewhere better to put them. But at the moment, I've just obviously left them different places. But I would like to get rid of them. Obviously, those BFI ones I need to go through. Possibly, not sure if I had to keep any of those. As I said, I've got them on Blu-ray. Just need to check the booklets, or there's sometimes they haven't got a booklet. They've got some writing on the inside of the sleeve, so I need to check that in the Blu-ray one. Then they can go. Obviously, if I do end up keeping any of those for whatever reason, then I'll just put them back on my BFI shelf. No point keeping those separate. Or keep them on those racks. So yeah, I've got a lot, and I've got some more up there below the shelves on the stairs. I mean, if a better release comes out, or under the label puts out a release of a film, say for instance Othello. I think the release we've got is the Criterion one, but let's just say one of these films, take Criterion, put it out, and the special features are on the Criterion, then obviously they can go. But I suppose I'd say the right stuff's probably an obvious one, because the special features on disc 2 on there, the DVDs, basically the DVD equivalent you get in the US release in the Blu-ray. So I could potentially put that in, because then that wouldn't be out of place, because I'm sure if the UK release had a DVD with it, it would have been that same DVD. But then I've got a 2-disc release with 1 disc left in there, so I don't really want to give that to the charity shop, because it's missing a disc, and someone would buy that and then they'd realise there's a missing disc. And obviously no point ACX, because obviously they want both discs and then you get a penny, so I'll be stuck with that. But so that's why basically I'm not mixing the two things together. But I do hope at some point to get that piled down a bit. Like things like don't keep discs for, like theatrical trailers. I didn't keep things for isolated scores either. I think I was at one point, but I decided not to bother, because am I ever gonna sit and watch the thing on DVD with isolated score? Perhaps not, but then again it's a special feature, so in a way it's probably a good reason to keep it. But trailers obviously not bothered. If the Blu-ray doesn't have a trailer on, so what? I'm not going to keep a DVD just for the trailer. And so that's basically it, really. I think there might be something else I was going to say, but can't think what it was at the moment. But some of these things like you can buy Barton Thing got a UK release, but that US release I think got special features on, or another label put out in US like Kino, something with special features, but we just get a bare bones release. Some of the Paramount ones as well. We got bare bones things like Marathon Man. I think it was originally bare bones release Blu-ray, but then they re-released it. I think it's part of the premium collection with special features. And like Lethal Weapon, those have got director's cuts on, but the Blu-rays haven't. And there's anything else here is worth noting about. Waiting for the light to come on. So sometimes say just like phone booth, there's some of those are on there, Blu-ray some aren't. That's it for the UK Blu-ray. It's missing special features, but the Steelbook German one's got special features, but it hasn't got all those. And things like Rocky I'm keeping because it's definitive edition, although that all my definitive editions are Steelbooks, that one isn't. I see quite a lot there. I've got some gaps. I took stuff off to check, and they're upstairs still. Things I'm double checking, and then other things I've just put back over the other part. So I really, not in the way here, but I could probably put some other metal signs or something else in this space. I mean, I could in theory, and I haven't thought about it, I could put a shelf there, some of those small shelves, without that sticking out too far. I could do that, so I think I'll probably look at. Because I don't want to see, if it sticks out the same amount as this, which I think it would do, then it's not really a problem, because I can get by here. I'd obviously leave those there, because those are right where they are. But I could potentially put a couple of shelves there in that space. But so basically that's all those ones then. So I was going to cover that in the video anyway, and because obviously someone has asked the question, I thought I might as well respond to that question as part of this video. So I was obviously, if I think of anything else, I'll no doubt do a follow-up video to this one point, but I think that's the thing I was going to talk about. So that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.